Have at it, girlfriend.
Okay. Hey,
Man, that was awesome. I would have run out of breath.
I
Haven't done
almost
it in a
did.
while.
Yeah. Listen, I am Erica Ice E. Deshay.
And I am Brianna Brie Gun Julius.
And this is Dance Break Podcast.
It's good for the soul.
Yes, girl. Hey.
Yes. Hey.
It has only been 19 months.
Oh my God.
Or 5.
It's been a minute.
6.
I think our last podcast was in January.
Okay.
Because we were like, we're going to come back in a few weeks. And we didn't do that.
And then the world imploded
soon
thereafter. Well, listen, guys, we are going to do a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
We miss each other because when we were podcasting, we got to see each other every week.
Yeah, that was part of the reason for the podcast.
Right? And then a global pandemic was like, in your face. And so we stopped doing that. And then also the world started to implode very quickly around around us. And we know the world is imploding. We are both actively fighting implosion outside of this podcast, but we needed something to bring a smile to our faces. And we were like,
we did.
You know what makes us happy? Each other.
That's right.
You know who's hilarious?
Like a little high five.
You know who's hilarious? Us.
We are.
You guys are clearly missing us. We've gotten so many emails about it.
All the emails. We were like, whoa, we better figure out something else to do because
everybody relax. We're coming. No. So anyway, we're back for a bit in a new way.
We're going to try it.
Yeah.
See how it is.
Has a great idea because, if you guys have been listening for us, some of our very loyal followers know Brianna is a ideas woman and she's got them. And I just try to make her ideas and dreams come true.
Yeah, and you do exactly that.
So this is this reboot of Dance Break Podcast is going to do something, a little bit different. Maybe Brianna will tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. Should we call it, we haven't really talked about what to call the podcast now. I mean, because we had, Christmas break podcast.
Yeah.
When we changed it. So is this like the remix? Is it a
reboot? I like it.
Or do we just call it like Dance Break Podcast Google users reviews?
That rolls right off the tongue.
It does.
Google
so
users reviews.
Users reviews.
I think maybe we call it, I like remix.
I like remix too.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's call it Dance Break Podcast, the remix.
Wah, wah. Those will be the sound effects we'll use.
I'll never do that again. I'm sorry.
Okay, so trying to explain this idea. The headset's falling out. These don't fit in my ears. Great. I don't have any other good ones to use. So
of course.
All right. So if you at all listened to our podcast before,
I'm assuming you did,
as should everybody. At the beginning of each episode, we would read the reviews or give you a basic idea of what the reviews were for each of the movies we watched. Now, backtrack a little bit. Eric and I have always been into dance movies for the dancing, not the acting. However, that doesn't keep us from commenting on the acting.
Yes.
So oftentimes we feel like that's missed in the reviews. People don't understand what dance movies are for, and therefore they are rated because their lack of acting. Mm-hmm. And so one thing that was always impressed upon us was that regular people reviewing movies, like critics and so on, don't tend to like these movies. But Google users are tried and true.
Oh my gosh.
And they love this shit.
They love it. Google users are my new favorite group of people. Because every time we would look and see what how critics thought about it or what rating it got on Rotten Tomatoes, it was low. But Google users come through.
They do.
They're like, we love this movie. And we were like, yes, Google users.
Yes. The Google users know our hearts.
They do. They do.
They share the same love that we do.
Yes, Google users.
So what we thought was, why not take the movies we've watched, take the movies that we've provided commentary for, and kind of do this remix where we are going to read through those reviews.
Mm-hmm.
There may be some separate critic reviews that we find that we feel just like help push this podcast along.
Yes.
You know, we may find reviews elsewhere as well, but that we just feel like we have to share. But the main goal is to read the Google user reviews because
these are our people.
These are our people, and we want to either laugh with them or I don't know what else, but
at them.
Yeah, or at them. Yes,
we're not near them, so we can't be laughing near them. But
we do love you, Google users, but we might be laughing at you.
Yes,
all the same. So,
or maybe laughing because of them. Slightly different.
Fair. That's fair. We're probably going to agree with some things. We might disagree with some things.
Yeah.
As I was doing research over this last hour,
nice.
this particular episode and movie, I was actually really surprised.
Okay. And to add some fun, I haven't read all the things that we're going to talk about, so we're going to get some off-the-cuff business here, which I think is why you guys write us so many emails about how much you like our podcast.
I think that's right. That's really all they talk about, is how great we are off the cuff.
All the rage and all the messages. This is what no one's asked for, and we're going to give it to you.
Just like before.
That's true. That's kind of our deal. Did you want this? Oh, you didn't? We giving it to you. Thanks. It's what you never know you wanted or needed that you don't actually want or need.
Nope, but we have it for you. And here's the other bonus. We're doing this over Zoom, so we actually have video to go along with it.
Yeah, so you can see our beautiful faces.
Yeah, and my kind of dirty bedroom. Sorry.
Yeah, check out my bookshelf. It's a train wreck. Not fixing it anytime soon.
Nope. I got lots of shoes on the floor. Whatevs.
We're just being our natural selves.
That's right. We're like what? We're just like regular people.
Yeah. We're not celebrities.
No.
We're not famous. We're just regular Janes in our houses.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. So we've decided that we're gonna pick a movie. And when we talked about this, I thought the best movie, because I just kind of want to know what the reviews are, to start with would be You Got Served.
You Got Served.
Because if you guys listened to that episode, you know that we loved the dancing.
Yeah.
But we thought it wasn't a great movie in terms of acting at all.
No.
So I figured that would be a good place to start.
Yeah, and I re-listened to the our podcast of it, and I was like, we struggled.
Oh, we struggled. Okay.
I mean, only in trying to find positive things about the movie besides the dancing. You know, it's just what it was.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm so excited to read through this stuff.
Okay. All right.
How are we going to do it? You start.
I don't know. We'll find our rhythm, I suppose, as we do this. Like we do what we want.
Yeah, that's true.
So it could totally change after this.
We can do whatever we want. So here's what you need to know.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to, at the beginning, always tell you about how it was rated with critics.
Yeah.
And then Google users, so you can really see why we love Google users. Okay, so You Got Served came out in 2004. That's a long time ago. It was PG-13.
Yeah. I
don't remember what made it that, but that's cool. And if after this you want to watch it, which you should, you can watch it on IMDb TV.
They have their own channel apparently.
Cool.
And if you have Amazon Prime, you have that for free basically to you.
Yeah. Cool. So a lot of you can get it.
Yeah.
So here's some reviews. IMDb gave it a 3.9 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, it got a 14%.
Woo!
Metacritic gave it a 37%, which is way better than Rotten Tomatoes,
but
not as high as IMDb.
No.
And Google users, 88% of people like it. 88%, you guys. Come on, Google users. We love you.
Oh, we love you.
Monsters all. Okay.
Let's give the people a little synopsis of the movie in case they haven't watched it.
Yeah, okay.
And
cool.
in case they haven't listened to our episode, which shame on them, but still maybe after this, they'll want to go listen to this episode.
Yeah. Okay.
How should we start it? What do you think? What's the best way to go about this part?
Yeah, that's great. Do you want to just read, I don't know. We should just tell them like in our own word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so once upon a time, there are these boys who are living in the hood and trying to make money and also love to dance.
Dang it.
They're great dancers. They've got a crew. You know how you do. You are a great dancer. You live in the hood.
You got to have a crew.
You have a crew, right? So I think we start the movie, you open the movie, and we're in the middle of a dance battle, man.
Oh, that's true. There's Mr. Rad's place, whatever this place is called, and that's where we have these multiple dance battles. Mm-hmm. And that's where we meet David and Elgin's crew. They're kind of the kings, if you will, of this small establishment. Mm-hmm. And there's definitely some probably illegal betting.
Sure.
Going
absolutely.
on.
Why not?
Yeah.
People like to bet on dancing.
They do, I guess.
So there's this little community and all these crews, and we're gonna get to know the crew. But then something goes crazy because they're gonna get challenged. Mm-hmm. By an outside crew that always is trouble. Yeah, they're from the other side of the tracks, everybody, which we know as dance movie connoisseurs is a vital part of a dance movie.
Yeah. Okay. People got to be on either side of the tracks. That's the only way we can make this work.
Yeah. So they're going to get challenged. It's going to throw a wrench into the crew. Yeah. There's a little bit of romance.
and by little bit, literally very little. It's
very little.
And it's pretty unbelievable.
It's terrible. And, there's going to be some upset.
Yeah.
And, somebody's going to get served. I mean, that's ultimately what happens.
You know what? There will be, spoilers, a large dance battle at the end.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We're going to have crews like combining.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Friendships are torn apart throughout the movie. They
Absolutely.
might be coming together.
Sure.
We're doing it for Little Saint. Do you remember that?
I do.
For Little Saint.
We do everything for Little Saint after we watch that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Little Saint and Skinny. I just listened to it and I can't remember.
Their names are so
Step Up Regular. I know.
Yeah. They're so unimportant. That's how much we love this movie. The dancing is outrageous. We love the dancing. Like,
that's so true.
Hip hop, fun music. They should never say words.
Right. David Scott was one of the choreographers, as well as Wade Robson. So
we like those choreographers.
We love those choreographers. Lil' Kim makes an appearance, which is neither here nor there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a little upsetting, to be honest. Steve Harvey's in it, and who doesn't love a movie with Steve Harvey in it? And mainly, listen, this movie was a vehicle for B2K to get into acting.
That's so true.
What we learned about that is that B2K shouldn't act.
That's fair. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They should just stick to singing.
Bump, bump, bump. And doing some dancing. Bump, bump, bump.
Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy body go bump, bump, bump. Wasn't that like their most famous song?
Probably, yeah. I tried to listen to other ones long ago when we did the episode.
That's probably their only song.
That was the most recognizable. So... All right, well, now you guys know the premise of the movie. You're excited about it.
You're into it. You're ready to run out and watch it.
So let's hear what other people thought about this movie.
Here's a review that gave it 2 stars. In order to achieve their dream of opening a recording studio, I don't remember
that being a part of anything.
Well,
also, did you look at when this was written? Because that is not a typo.
Wait, the movie came out in 2004, but the review was written in 2000?
Yeah, the Time Traveler, apparently.
I have some questions about that. Two friends set out to win a citywide dance contest in a fierce competition that pits them against a group of tough street dancers.
Yes.
It's funny for boys. West Side Story with baggier trousers and less plot.
Okay, so at what point is Honey like West Side Story? Why are we using so many movies to use?
It's too many to refer to. And I don't think West Side Story would like to be in the same sentence as You Got Served.
I don't even want to read that West Side Story is in the same sentence as You Got Served.
Okay, above both these things, You Got Served is a shameless promo by writer-director Stokes for the boy band members turned actors who make up the cast and who, coincidentally, he also happened to manage at the time of making the film. Now this...
How convenient.
I agree with. It was just a vehicle for B2K.
It was.
Guys,
it makes so much sense now.
They're not good. Okay. Similarly to Honey, this has a group of underprivileged kids trying to better their lives by dancing their little butts off.
And similarly to almost every other dance movie.
It's every dance
movie. Made. Mm-hmm. Every made. Ever made.
This time in dance-off battles for money. And fortunately, they do this very well, bouncing around like boneless little jackrabbits and making the dance segments by far the most enjoyable parts of the film. Agreed, but they don't seem like jackrabbits. That's like a terrible comparison, but the dancing is really good, and it is the best part of the film.
That's true.
The rest is lazy after-school special tosh with some dubious moral behavior chucked in for good measure. This is pretty on point.
It's true. Mm-hmm.
Directed with all the panache of a corporate video. If you pay out money to see this, you got fleeced. Oh, dang! Instead of You Got Served, you got fleeced.
He was using the title and then he changed it up a little.
He's not wrong. It's not wrong. This is actually a pretty good review. Yeah. I agree with a lot of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you recall how we felt about the gangster Emerald?
Okay. That man put on a fake voice to sound scarier. He didn't look scary, and he was just like, you guys should really are you gonna get my drugs where they're good? Like, what is happening with that guy?
That was my favorite part.
It was really fun.
Like you impersonating Emerald.
Emerald was terrible.
It was really bad.
Clear your throat, dude.
Just get it together. Okay, so we have another review here, another critic review from a place called Common Sense Media. Now, Eric and I were just talking about it, and that's the first time I've come across them because I don't read reviews on anything. I don't care that much, but they seem to review things for parents. If it's something you want your kids to watch, this way you kind of have an idea of what to expect.
Okay.
So they did only give it 2 out of 5 stars, though.
Fair.
The dance numbers are good, if not always optimally filmed. I mean, I just copied and pasted this stuff.
Oh, yeah, they said that wrong.
Yeah. With lots of shaking and fierce attitude, and the story doesn't get in the way of the dancing too much. Well, story's not necessary.
Yeah.
So. Fans of hip-hop groups B2K and IMX will enjoy seeing those performers, as well as a guest appearance by Lil' Kim. Megan Good, as Leah's wisecracking best friend, is as much fun as the best of the dance numbers.
Okay.
I mean, we love Megan Good.
Yeah, Megan Good's great.
You know, got 2 L's. It rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is she as much fun as the best dance numbers?
No.
No. This would be mindless but enjoyably cheesy cinema fluff if it did not cross the line into the category of the unforgivable by using the murder of a child as a plot contrivance. I mean,
yeah, that's fair. Common Sense Media, I'll give you that.
True. However, we can't do anything for Little Saint
if he's alive. Well, I don't know. I didn't mean that. I don't know what that means. Everyone forgive me. I don't know what I'm saying.
It was really the only emotional part of the movie.
Yeah.
It was the only thing that gave it depth.
That's true.
Because the other parts are all just, this, I don't want to call it a love triangle. Because, Elgin is just pissed that his sister is dating David.
Right. Yeah.
And calls her a hoe for it. So,
Yeah, that's a relationship they need to get worked out. They have a lot to process.
If that's all we had to focus on,
There's no movie.
Unfortunately, the death of Little Saint brought everybody back together.
No, you're right. You're right. It was the only moment where, like, I started to feel a feeling that wasn't, like, ridiculousness.
Right. And then it was gone because we were back to ridiculousness.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that is a complete violation of the core premise of a movie like this one, which is that if you will offer 90 minutes of your life, it will provide something reasonably entertaining.
Yikes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think the murder of the child was the problem with this movie.
No, it wasn't. And I mean, I can understand that that's upsetting, but that's not what's really wrong with this movie.
That's not what's really wrong with this movie. Other than that one jarringly misbegotten detour, the movie is exactly what you would expect from a Hollywood fantasy about a street dance competition.
Which is why we wanted to watch it. So I'm not sure if I agree or disagree with this, but, like, I get it.
We're there with you. All right, you guys. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, we've gotten to our Google user reviews.
Google users!
Erica, how do we want to just go back and forth?
I think we should just go back and forth.
Okay. All right.
Should I say when they posted this, or does it matter?
Please do, because as we go through this, you'll see that it's just really impressive to me.
Okay.
How many people have reviewed this recently?
Okay. Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay, I'm going to read the first one. This is by a guy named Philip. We don't need to give out his email address or anything. But a year ago, he says, "You stole my group's image and used it in your movie. You have no talent. You just steal other people's ideas."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm coming for what's owed to me, especially since those whack ads white boys couldn't hold a candle to back to front. What? Which is the Cleveland-based hip-hop group that he promised a record deal to, but sent us home only to find he had given our identities to some posers. Whoa! What? Phil, what's going on here?
I don't think Phil understands that this movie came out 16 years ago.
Like, if anybody stole something, it's you from them, dude. Like, if you watch this in 2019 and you're mad about something that happened in 2004, you've got other things to worry about, sir.
Yeah. And
dang.
I mean, there's just so many things.
I don't understand.
Or has he been holding this grudge for 15, 16 years?
Maybe he's, just angrily, like, holding this grudge for, he's waiting for his time to be able to post it. Oh!
On his typewriter.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely has a typewriter.
Okay, so we'll just move right on from Phil because he's a little angry.
He's mad.
He probably gave this like 1 to no stars.
Yeah, no, I don't think he gave this.
He seems upset about it. Okay, Lavinia from 11 months ago. The reason why I like them, if you got served, because it's a good movie and I'll be dancing to it. And I know how to spit on my head, do flips, everything. So that I think it's a good movie to me.
I don't. Okay.
I think she likes to spit on her head.
Yeah, no, please don't spit on your own head. That's weird.
That's weird.
I'm glad you like the movie. Okay, cool.
They got a lot out of it.
Madison from a year ago says, "I think this movie was hilarious and both education if you take dance and also teaches you don't do things for the money.
Don't do it.
Because you enjoy and you once with your friends. #love is everywhere." Huh?
What?
Google users? What happened? Huh?
Do it because you enjoy. And you
I do enjoy. You know why we watched it? That's right. You know what? I did once with my friend, Brianna, and we did enjoy. So, boom. Thanks, Madison. We on it.
#love is everywhere.
Is everywhere.
You guys, don't do things for the money.
No. Do it for #love.
Is everywhere.
Yeah, this is everywhere. That's true.
All right. Destiny from a year ago. It was sad when Little Saint died, but moving right along. The part that made up for it was the dance battle at the end of the movie.
Gosh, guys, I love a dance battle as much as the next person, but it doesn't make up for the death of a character.
Oh, that was real sad, but this makes up for so much of that.
There's a battle. I love a dance battle. I love it. Okay. Go24 a week ago gave it 5 stars.
Yeah.
Needs more credit ratings. Very talented and relatable while creative and inspiring.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it relatable? I mean, I guess
you live on the wrong side of the tracks and you're in a dance competition in which you're trying to get a record deal so that you can go to the other side of the track.
Which we didn't know about the record
deal. Hey, listen, everybody's different, and so evidently it's relatable to Go24.
Yeah. And inspiring.
I love that it's inspiring. That's great. That's great.
All right. Bane from 2 months ago also gave it 5 stars.
Ooh.
Brilliant movie. Everybody should watch it.
Agree. Everybody should watch it, but only because you're listening to our podcast, and therefore then you should go watch it. That's like the only reason.
The only reason.
That's the only reason.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did listen to our podcast.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear my dog barking? Because even though part of the love of our podcast I know you guys have is that my dog interrupts it. He's currently doing it again, barking so I can let him outside. Why is he like that? I can't hear him. Brianna?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, good.
But do you need to go let him out?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
If you need to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, you can like pause it and then we can resume it.
Yep.
I apologize in advance.
Okay. That was quick.
Outside.
You just like stuck him outside.
I'm just gonna leave him outside. He can bark out there.
That sounds good.
Okay. Vaughn, a year ago says, I grew up watching You Got Served movie. I have this movie on DVD.
I think this one's my favorite. It's like we caught him in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, I love that. That is not a review for the movie. No. That is just words about the movie.
I got it on DVD.
Cool. Thumbs up.
Good for you, Ivan. We're really happy for you.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, man. All right. Game Master 247 from 11 months ago says, literally enhanced for Crumpin as a style of dance's platform.
I don't.
Did it enhance Crumping for him?
I'm not. Yeah.
Like as a style for the dance world.
Well, that's a good interpretation. I don't understand any of it.
No.
I don't know what he's saying.
I guess I'm trying to read too much into it.
I like that you're reading into it. That's really good. There was Crumping in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
thanks,
was there?
Game Master.
Oh no. See, I keep, for whatever reason, when I think of some of the dance battles at Mr. Rad's place, I get them confused with You Got Served. Nope, that's what.
No, that's
what we're doing.
I don't know how to tell you this, but that's the movie that we're talking about.
Oh God.
What did you mean, Brianna?
Stomp the Yard.
Oh, the gate. Yep. The gate. Yep. Amazing. That's the thing about You Got Served, is that it gets confused with itself because it's so bad that you're like, is that like that one movie where they have dance battles and then one of them got served?
Oh,
yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That's that same movie.
Actually, this movie. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, I'm with you now. We're talking about You Got Served. Oh, my God. That was my favorite part of what's going on.
Oh, God. Because they did a lot more crumping.
Yeah. Stomp the Yard. Yeah, you're right. Sean from 9 months ago says, this movie makes me piss myself laugh, especially its gang member jokes.
Are there gang member jokes?
Listen, maybe we didn't understand it, went over our heads because we're not in a gang, but
that's fair.
I don't remember a lot of gang member jokes.
No, I just remember us laughing at Emerald. But
are gang member jokes funny? I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
For Sean, but that's cool.
Sean, what you thinking?
I don't know.
All right. Jaheen, is that what you? Okay.
Yeah.
From a year ago says, I love this movie. This movie is everything.
Okay. That is a bold statement.
It's really bold, especially from a year ago.
Like, so many better movies have come out since this movie existed.
That's what surprises me the most.
Yeah.
Is like so many like frequent, or not frequent,
Recent?
recent.
Yes!
Nice. Recent reviews
Mm-hmm.
love this movie.
Listen, guys, maybe it's because everybody's in quarantine and it will like guarantee to make you laugh and not think about the world. And so you're like, this movie is everything.
I suppose.
I don't know. But if you already have it on DVD, you didn't need the pandemic to watch it, right?
Oh, yeah. Who is Ivan? He has it on DVD.
Yeah, he has this movie on DVD.
We don't have it, so maybe you can rent it from him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. To be fair, I pretty much tell our listeners every time when I have a movie on DVD. So he's not, I mean, I'm with you. I tell people that all the time.
Hit Ivan up.
Yeah. Hey, I have movies on DVD. We're the only ones left.
Yeah.
Everybody else just gets them online. Trey Star 41, 7 months ago, 5 stars. Best teen flick ever.
Woo woo.
Boom.
That's all I gotta say, yo.
Agree to disagree.
And I disagree wholeheartedly with that.
I absolutely disagree.
Mm-hmm. All right. Reverend Shawane?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best and educative movie.
Nope. There was nothing educational in this movie.
I feel like somebody else said it was very educational. Who was
except
that?
They said both education. Like, I don't know what these people mean.
It is educative.
Words are hard, everybody, but still.
That,
yeah.
Oh, you don't do things for the money?
No, I do it because hashtag love
is everywhere.
Okay. Demarcus says from a year ago, this is a good movie.
And right along with it, Miracle says, it my favorite movies ever.
There's a lot going on there. Ever? This is your favorite movie ever?
But movies. This one and all of the others that go with it, because clearly I get it confused with itself.
You're right. So to be fair, it might be movies. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, and our last review from Quincy a year ago says, this movie was jokes. And I'm not sure what Quincy means, but I think I agree. This movie was
jokes.
Because am I supposed to believe Steve Harvey would be giving out money for dancing? Am I supposed to believe
$5,000 or $10,000?
Yeah. Am I to believe that Lil' Kim would take her little bikini self down to a competition? Am I to believe, like in all dance movies, that when I've got a whole world of people to compete, it's always like, you guys are both from the same town we are? How did that happen? There wouldn't be anybody from Sweden. No. There wouldn't be anybody from anywhere else around the world. Nope. Everybody's from Los Angeles. Not buying it.
And the same county, same neighborhood.
Sounds like some other movies I've seen. This movie was jokes. Boom, boom.
I think that's how we should refer to all movies we don't like.
Yeah,
it was
this movie was jokes. Okay?
That's right.
We're going to start a new slang. Oh my God, we're so old, but maybe we'll start a new trend.
I think people will like it.
Okay,
so just because I came across these in trying to find other, those reviews, I'm going to read some of what the parents said.
Oof, okay.
From Common Sense Media after they watched this movie.
Okay. Even though it had 2.2 stars, they still watched it?
They did.
Okay.
I guess they had kids maybe who wanted to watch it.
So they wanted to watch it first. Okay.
Okay, so this was written by an adult.
Okay.
He likes to say that. August 14th, 2015.
Okay.
5 stars. Great. That's all he says. This title contains positive messages. Does it? I don't think he was watching the right movie.
Dancing? Maybe it's got positive messages about dancing.
Dancing. Yeah. That's
okay.
That's it.
Something. Oh, that's the whole review?
That's the whole review. Hold on. I got more. This person's a little confused.
Okay.
August 25th, 2012. Impressive choreography backed with a jaded plot.
Okay.
Firstly, Street Dance 2 has nothing to do with its predecessor, Street Dance, 2010. So you need not watch the first film to figure out the story. The only common elements, besides dance, being the Britain's Got Talent stars Flawless and George Sampson. This film is about your run-of-the-mill street dancer. This person didn't put the review in the right movie slot.
Yeah, what movie is this?
Street Dance 2, I think, is what they're talking about.
I've never seen that movie.
The last sentence that this person says, I think goes across the board, apparently for Street Dance 2, but also for this movie, or You Got Served. Mm-hmm. This film is strictly a one-time watch. I'd like to give it 2.5 stars. I mean, I feel like that's even generous, but one-time watch I certainly agree with.
Just watch it one time.
All right, here's a review from 2011.
Okay.
Title says 13 and up. You Got Served isn't. These are all from adults, so just everyone
just keep
remember that. You Got Served is a awesome dancing drama hip-hop movie, but parents, you need to know that You Got Served has some mild violence, some strong language used, and some drugs involved with a drug dealer that's a little message about being strong, loyal, and capable. That was literally all one sentence. Mm-hmm. It's just a little message.
Just a little bit?
Just a little message.
A little bit.
Strong, loyal, and capable.
Oh, I don't see that at all in the movie. I didn't see any of that. I thought it was about dancing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Here's what I love about this one from 2010. The dancing, pretty fantastic. Everything else, skip it.
Yeah. Yes, this is the review. I like whoever wrote this. That is correct.
That is actually what we said watching the movie.
Did we?
Said if basically you just start with the beginning scene, fast forward to the end scene, you got a great movie. You don't need any of the bits in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know what does. That's exactly right. I agree with that reviewer. The dancing, amazing. The rest, skip it.
Just be done.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Unless you like a movie that is jokes, then do.
Okay, got 2 last reviews here.
Okay.
This one from 2009. Good, very good movie.
Why are you yelling?
Because it's written in all caps.
I know. I totally figured that out. Why are they yelling?
I don't know. They just really want people to hear. They gave it 5 stars.
Really? You Got Served?
Okay, here's a 1-star review.
Okay, yeah.
I laughed the whole time I watched it. That's the title. I love watching You Got Served because it makes me fall in love.
With what?
What? Or with whom? I don't. Yeah. Mm-mm. So there you go.
Wait, that was the review?
That was it.
That doesn't make any sense. Ugh, I love this. This is fantastic. I really like to know what Google uses.
Google users.
Google users are thinking because it's hard to interpret, and I love it. Like, this movie was jokes. It gets a 1. It made me fall in love. What? Crumping.
I watched this movie. I have the DVD.
Like, these are amazing reviews. And if I read those first, I probably still would watch it.
Did you say dance movie? I'm in.
Did you say terrible movie, but good dancing? I'll watch it. That's enough of an endorsement for me.
1 star, but it's got dancing. I'm in.
Okay.
That's all right.
And that, my friends, is why we have a podcast about dance movies. Because we're willing to put up with a lot of crap to get some good dancing.
We are. Wow.
Oh, I love that. Brianna, that was so nice. Thank you.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, we figure we'll give you some little chunks, and then maybe this will inspire you because you've heard what people think about it, and you've heard what we think about it. Yeah. This should inspire you to go back, watch You Got Served, or don't, watch the beginning and the end, and listen to our podcast about it.
Sure. Heck
you know?
Yeah. Maybe
and then
cue up B2K.
Yeah. Listen to Bump, Bump, Bump 900 times in a row.
That's all you need.
And then you kind of get the gist.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we would like you to watch this movie so that you can have experienced what we experienced, which is mild annoyance, but also great joy in dancing. Yeah, maybe give your own Google user review as well. Yeah, and then, who knows? One day we'll find it when we're 80 and we're still talking about dance movies.
And we're like remixing our remixes.
Yeah. So we just wanted to say we hope that we can continue to bring you some joy in a non-joyous time.
Yes.
We want your souls to be filled when they can with something that just makes you smile. And we think we've heard from one or two, not Google users, but fans, mainly my mom, that we can make you feel happy. And so we hope that we could do that.
Yeah, and maybe even in a shorter period of time.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you don't have 2 hours to listen to us.
Yeah. Maybe your life is different now. You don't want to spend 2 hours, but you can spend 20 minutes with us.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll give you a little fun. So, I mean, I guess that's it for this episode.
Yeah. Right? If you guys wanted to contact us, we say this a lot, but you can get in contact with us many ways. One of them is to email us at dancebreakpodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. We are on Instagram and Facebook at Dance Break Podcast.
We have a Twitter account.
Oh, we do.
Dance Break Pod.
Sure, yeah, which
that we haven't looked at in a long time.
Who knows? Maybe people are messaging us through that and we are just completely oblivious.
Brianna, that's probably what's happening. It's that we haven't checked our Twitter account, and that's where everyone's telling us about how much they miss our podcast. That's it. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Here we thought you were completely ignoring us.
Sorry.
And then you can also follow us on our own personal Instagram accounts.
Yeah, you can.
I changed mine up a little bit, so mine is now Brianna Ray Julius.
Okay.
And then
I am Penny Poopies.
Yep, you are.
I am. So
I guess that's it, guys. We honestly have no idea what our next movie is going to be.
Yeah.
So we don't have any like clues or previews for you, but we'll figure something out.
We're going to remix. We're going to take a look back and give you a little remix.
That's right.
Couldn't we all use a little remix right now?
We could use a little change up in our lives and remix. Wicka wicka.
Do we have an outro?
Unless you want to do it.
Oh, no, I don't want to do it.
I mean, I think we usually just go, okay, bye.
Oh, right. Yes. We've been at this. We've been away too long. Okay. So anyway.
That's about our only personal outro.
Yeah. That's all we got. We love you. Please listen. Kisses, kisses.
Yes.
Okay.
Let us know what you think. If you want us to continue doing this, rate us, review us on Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast.
Yeah.
Do those things that I hear other podcasters telling me to do, and so I'm going to tell you to do the same thing.
Okay, yeah, because we're podcasters, okay?
Yeah. So do the things.
Do it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.